Hey, survivors. Yeah, I think I'm just tired. I really am. I think, it's one thing to deal with kids when they are younger, and you kind of, tell them right from wrong, tell them what to do and what not to do, and then you deal with kids when they grown, and these kids, man, they drive you crazy when they get older because here they are grown. They think they know what they think. It's when you have kids that think they know everything. You know, the situation is with me that I'm with for my kids, but I love my grandkids, and I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I am gonna be that grandmother that is always going to say something. You know, especially when I have anxiety or if I'm feeling something needs to be said. Now, when you're dealing with grown kids, they feel like you need to leave them alone and let them just do what they want to do or whatever, you know. And I can get it. I get that. Then you live your life, but when it comes to hurting you, when someone is hurting you, whether it's a male or female, and it's your child, you don't have to sit silent. You do not have to be silent. I said too, I'm just going to start living my life, doing things that I like to do. Um, I had even thought about moving to Italy. hmm They'll pay you to move to another country, which that's probably another video because I planned to move America. Look, I don't know where or when for minorities and indigenous people. I don't know where or when America was great. I don't. It was probably way before we even knew about America. It was great, but I don't feel that it's moving into its greatness. I believe that there's going to be a very catastrophic situation for America. So if I get to move to Italy, I'm moving. I love my kids, but they are grown. All three of them. They are grown. They have their own kids. They have their own lives, husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends, situation. There's nothing I can do anymore. I have raised them as far as I can go, and prayer is the only other option that I can even do. I think I'm just so frustrated and I'm hurt. When kids get older, they get on your heart. When they're younger, they get on your nerve. They get you frustrated. You be, your last nerve, but you love them. And love saves them every time because they can make you so angry, but you love them. But when they get older, they get grown, they get in their lives. They get on your heart, y'all. And You think about all of the sacrifices that you do for your children. You think about your life, things you gave up because you love them. You know, no parent is perfect. I don't think that I was ever perfect. I do think that I did the best that I could. I know I didn't tell you, I didn't tell you guys, or I didn't make a video about it, but I did talk to my daughter that I hadn't talked to in 5 years, y'all. And it was so wonderful just to hear her voice. But I think I'm just at my wit's end to where I'm tired. I'm just tired, y'all. I think I'm just tired. You give all to your children. That's what I did. All that I had. And all I had was love to give to them. I remember one time, my daughter, well, my son was a baby. And I had just left their dad, and their dad was very abusive to me. And I was standing. I had a lot of things going on. I think I had some traffic tickets that had went into warrants or something like that, but I was still just trying to go through and get things together because I didn't have the money to pay for the ticket. And I'm standing there with this older woman had said something to my child. So I went to go confront her. And in my mind, I kept thinking, I can't go to jail because if I go to jail, who's going to take care of my children? That's what I said. And hold on, y'all. So this woman's standing up there saying some stuff. And she made my baby jump. I had my son in my hand and she made him jump. And my reaction, my mind was like, oh, heck no, I want to say something, but I didn't. And do y'all know that little bit of not responding to her carried on throughout my life? That I vowed that I would never ever let nobody ever speak to me disrespectfully in front of my children without me popping out, because that's what I would do. That was me before therapy. Thank God for therapy, because I was always in a fight or flight. I was always in a fight, honey, or I was ready. From zero to 10 in 5.5 seconds. That was Dee Dee. That was me. But as I was saying, with grown kids, you do everything you can that you know of as a parent to take care of them, to raise them, teach them right from wrong. And they grow up and they go on. My auntie told me one time, she said, Dee Dee, she said, you're going to have to live your life because these kids will grow up. You will die and they'll walk right over your grave and be living their own life. What's the matter, Danny? Sorry, my dog is right here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here, mama. Come on. He thinks I'm giving my other Yorkie more attention. This is Danny Pooh. Say hi, Pooh Pooh. This is my, not only are these my doggies, these are my emotional support dogs. And as you guys know, I do have PTSD. I was diagnosed with OCD, PTSD, anxiety, and major depression. I didn't know I had depression, but I had depression. I was, before therapy, I was this angry black woman that went from 0 to 10 in 5.5 seconds all the time. If you said something wrong I didn't like, I checked you quick. I had no problem checking nobody. But I got my doggies and they helped me, huh? Did I help mama? Cause that's your mama, baby. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come on here, and they do make me happy. And he probably sensed me crying or sensed me being sad, and he came over to me. So he's very connected to me. Um, so is Romeo. But guys, it's just, as being a mom, it's hard because we raise our kids and our kids grow up and they go on. Some of our kids don't even talk to us. Like my daughter, before she let my grandson call me and I talked to her, I hadn't talked to her in 5 years. Y'all, 5 years. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, mommy hadn't talked to Deja in 5 years, poo poo. 5 years. Yeah. And I was so happy to hear her voice, you know. But I'm gonna start getting out and living my life, letting my kids be grown and gone, because I think it's time. What you think? You think it's time? Well, it is, huh, Mama Little Yorkie? It is time for us to start traveling. Me and my doggies, traveling, getting out, living life. And you guys got to. You got to start doing it, survivors. I am. I have to. Because my kids are grown. They are grown. The only thing I want is for my grandkids to be okay, to be happy, to live their lives. Well, they have a chance to make a better life for themselves. And last night I had a dream, and I don't know what this dream means, but I know it was a discerning dream. Um, Hold on, Danny. It was a discerning dream. Okay. Um, in the dream, there was this lion. It was a dream was taking place on a ship. Okay, we all was on this ship going to a different place in time, and it was our time to go home. Well, we had to cross an ocean to get to solid land because we were on a boat. Okay, and so I I was trying to get ready to go, and in my dream was my daughter's ex-boyfriend, ex-fiance, that I really didn't care for, but I don't know why I dreamed of him. And then there was other people there, but there was this other lady that was eating some potatoes that I made. Some potatoes I made, but the potatoes were yellow. So I know the color yellow. I know there was, in a dream, there was a lion. Um, there was a lion, and the lion had taken Danny. little Yorkie, had taken Danny and bit his head. He did. He bit your head. And I freaked out. And then so he had his head in his mouth, y'all. And so he came back and he stuck him right into his head. And I know he did, Danny. He took his fangs in your head and it went down. Yeah, it went down. And so Danny was struggling to survive. And that's why I freaked out. It was more to the dream, but that's pretty much what I remember. And I am going to um, look into, and as I said before, I am going to look into moving to Italy. They will, um, Mother York, they will pay you to move to certain places. And I would like that. Even Hawaii. Hawaii, Italy is somewhere that I was looking at. Um, Place that I can go, start over. You can even go. There's places here in the state of America that you can go. Like I think Colorado. I had thought about going to Colorado, moving there. They were going to pay me, but I really would like to go somewhere else, like Italy. Um, so I don't know. Maybe I have to visit a couple times or visit and see if I like it. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to come on, kind of share my day with you. Yeah, kids, my grown kids had gotten on my heart. Oh, Danny, okay. You don't want me to put it down. Ugh, poo poo. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. So I gotta tend to my little doggies, and I'll check back. I'll be going live again, y'all. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful 4th of July. And as far as those grown kids, let them be grown. Get your own life. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to let them be grown. Talk to you guys soon. Love you. Remember, change your negative thoughts to positive thoughts and make good choices. Say bye. Bye bye.